I think I actually wrote it with Bram in mind. I wrote 2 songs. They needed songs quick, as far as I can remember. And Keith, the drummer, phoned up and said, "Can you, maybe you got a couple of songs?" I said, "Well, not really," because all the songs I used to write, I used to throw at the band, it's Heavy Metal Kids band. And so most of the stuff was recorded that I used to write with that band. Yeah, I was just floating about at the time. I was sort of sleeping here, there and everywhere, you know. Sort of a bit of a rolling stone. I just split up with a girlfriend, you know, and she stayed in the flat and I just went out, walk about with bass guitar and a couple of changes of underwear. I wrote it on the bass. I think I told you that, didn't I? Just sort of ding, 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 and vamping a 1, 2 like a rail guy, you know. Yeah.
And what about the lyrics?
Yeah, the lyrics. Well, the lyrics came first. I was just flicking for a girly magazine, as you do, and I think it was in the barber's. Should I say that? It was in the barber's shop, and hi, my name's Judy. I'm new in town, straight from the States, you know, from New York or whatever, you know. And it had this sort of dull, garish red lips and blonde hair, you know.
Right.
A picture of her, hi, my name's Judy, you know. Yeah, Judy was an American girl. And then I just started, you know, literally started thinking, oh, that's not a bad angle for a song. A guy, you know, a lonely fella, and he sees this, and yeah. And she come in the morning with the US mail, you see, all from America, and can't wait to get her open, pump her up. And that was it, you know, and the rest sort of, it just followed, you know. Her heart never beats in time except when it's beating close to mine, you know, because he's making love to a balloon, you know. And that's where it all come from anyway. She's the girl of my dreams, you know. It's Judy from New York, you know. Take her out.
Did you play it for them? Do you write it out to give them sheet music? Do you do a backing track that they can hear how it's supposed to be played, and then?
I just played the song. I think I borrowed a guitar, an acoustic guitar, of this guy. He was a painter. He just had one lying about. So, "Can I borrow a guitar?" And I had someone else where I was living at the time had one of those little Sony sort of dictaphone jobs. You know, this is back in 1978. You know, there's no high tech stuff then. All this business. I just, you know, put it down and got a little cassette in and just played it on the guitar basically, as far as I remember. If a song, Mickey Most used to say this, he said, you don't need demos. He says, you get a guy who's got a good song. He says, he can come in my office, he says, and I'll know if it's a good song just with an acoustic guitar. He said, that's what I call a good song. You know, he said, Donovan used to come in, Mickey, you know, used to produce Donovan and people like that. And he'd say, Jennifer, and I know it's a good song, okay, I can hear it, sounds like a little sing-along, you know. And there's a lot to be said for that, you know, if you could sit down and, they asked me how I knew my true love, you know, it's a song, isn't it? You could sit down, McCartney could sit down and write, yesterday, blang, blang, you know. I'm not saying it's a good song, but, you know, a song, you know, you hear so much stuff nowadays on the radio. I listen to it at work all the time, and it's like baby, 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 and it's the same drum machine. You know, I mean, I'm not against modern music, but it's kind of caught in a rut, isn't it? You know, these girls, baby, baby, baby. And there's not a lot to it. This is my local pub.
Was an American girl smell